I was gripped by two young guys on a random afternoon. I barely talk about this because anytime I talk about it, it makes me have this feeling of like wanting to break down. That day started like a normal afternoon. I was at a crowded motor park trying to catch a bus. I'd been holding my urine for the longest time, so I rushed into a public toilet. In the hurry and confusion, I didn't even check the sign. There is usually a sign in the public toilet where they write male and female. Because of how much I've held that urine, I couldn't even check for the sign. I just rushed in. When I closed the door, then I realized I've entered like the wrong place. But I was trying to be fast and leave that place. Before I could even step out of that place, two men entered. I thought they would shout at me, but they didn't say anything. They were just looking at me. I just paused and they were staring at me. I was staring at them. Everything inside of me was screaming, danger, danger, danger. They locked the door. I was shouting, I was crying. Nobody answered me. Nobody cared. Nobody even, came to know what was wrong. Nobody answered me. When they finally left me, I sat on the floor for a very long time. My legs were shaking, shaking. That day changed my entire life. I just walked out of the toilet like a ghost. People were shouting, people were arguing. Just the way a normal busy place. And, I kept working. I wasn't even hearing anything. I was numb. I didn't know what was happening in that moment. The only thing I kept wishing was that I could rewind the hands of time just for 5 minutes. But the crazy thing, I didn't tell anyone. Because of course, who will I tell? Who will believe me? Because these days, when you tell people that you were raped, what they will say is, what were you wearing? So because of that shame, I've not been able to share the story. For months now, I've not been able to sleep. I've not been able to do anything. Anytime I'm trying to focus, I just get that flashback in my head. I don't know what to do. That's why I'm sharing my story, so that anybody that have been in such situation will tell me the way they were able to come out of that particular experience. So guys, for clarity, this is not my personal story. Somebody shared the story with us and we thought to bring it up to you guys, to hear your opinion, to know what you think about this story. If you've been in such situation before, or somebody that encountered such, just share your experience and tell us how you were able to come out of this particular situation. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on our next story. Bye guys.